Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to Medieval Dynasty on the PlayStation 5. So today's episode will be the finale for the series. And we'll be finishing the series with Jynx attempting to get a wife.
I'm gonna get married. This is a different woman.
Jynx decided to make the wise decision and not go with that
mean
horrible
lady.
person. Yeah, she was just terrible.
I did invite her to live in my village, but she lives over there with a miner.
With a miner?
Yeah.
Like, and you mean a miner who
works in
a mine and not a
like
child?
a child.
Yeah.
This is the new love of my life.
So, Dobrava?
Yeah. She's got a sense of humor. She's funny.
I mean, that seems like a better fit for you, honestly.
Yeah. And I got her a gift, even though it pained me to spend that much on some beads.
Anal beads, specifically.
Yeah.
As a great gift for anybody.
She loved them.
Of course she loved them. Why wouldn't you?
How are you doing, beautiful?
Nothing says love quite like anal beads.
Be my wife.
Anal bleeding does not say love. Should clarify that. Because I started saying anal bleeding. Anal beads.
I'm the happiest man alive.
So she agreed. Is there any talking on this or just a
I
little?
don't think so. I think it's just music and woohoo, party, marriage.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever seen this in our PC series because you were already married at the beginning of that one.
True. So yeah, I'm married. 4 years later.
Alright, so this is about an heir, right?
Yeah, she'll give birth to a son.
So for the first 2 years of his infant life, which makes her unable to work. Okay, so she needs to be looked after. During that time period, when your son reaches the age of 18, he'll be ready to take over the leadership as the head of the dynasty. Which Jynx has never gotten that far.
Nope.
Got a trophy for that, since that's the first marriage Jynx has done on the PlayStation 5 version of the game.
I think on the PC, the oldest my kid got was 9 or 10. But yeah, I'll never make it.
Well, because each year, each year takes so long. We're on year 4 or something like that here. Mm-hmm. And Jynx has been playing this for a little while now.
Yeah.
Are you giving her a job?
Yeah.
Where's she gonna work?
I don't know. She's.
What does she like?
She's gonna farm. I think she likes getting her hands dirty.
Okay. So you're gonna set her up to work the fields with you?
Yeah.
And you work the fields too, so
we can do it together.
you can do it together. All right, so that's the marriage. I'm glad we were able to show that before we end the series here.
Woohoo!
But yeah, this was what the plan was, about 10 videos for the series. Didn't expect it to take this long, but by doing it this way, we were able to show some of the later gameplay. Jynx finally found a wife, which that took her a while.
Too long.
Well, yeah, that's 4 years that have gone by that you could have been having a child age of.
Yeah, and I didn't, now my kid's not even going to be the oldest, because there's already a baby in the village.
Oh, so you got a little toddler walking around, or is it just a baby?
No, it's just a baby, so she's just standing around not working. Love that.
We know, because this is at least the 4th time.
At least.
In this series that you've complained about the ladies not helping out in your village.
She could just stand there and watch a pig. It's not going to do anything.
And so we're going to see...
dirty so fast. I just baked.
Yeah, Jynx got all cleaned up before she proposed.
But then I proposed, and now I guess I'm all sweaty.
That would get you sweaty.
I got really nervous. So now I'm a sweaty mess.
And so we're heading back to our village, which is across the river here. Is that it right there?
Yeah. Just making sure there's nothing new in the barrels.
And so you guys will get to see this. I don't think Jynx has played a lot since the last episode.
No, the game has been kind of frustrating.
Yeah, it's been crashing, guys.
Which I haven't had trouble with before.
We haven't been playing the console version that much, so that was the PC version you didn't really have any issues with. Mm-hmm. And so it's kind of a bummer that the console version is seeing some stability problems.
Seems to be mainly in my barn right now.
Yeah, I think every time it crashed, it was while you were doing something in the barn. So it crashed once today. Before we got started today, you were making manure.
Yeah,
or fertilizer. Yeah, making fertilizer from manure. And then it crashed, twice before? And you hadn't saved it in a long time.
Yeah.
So you lost a bunch of progress. Jinx lost a bunch of progress twice already.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't saving regularly.
I did turn on the fast crafting in hopes that helps.
Yeah, because wasn't it always when you're crafting?
Doing large stacks of stuff.
Big old stacks of things. And that's when it seems to have some kind of issue. I don't know why you don't have the fast crafting on anyways. Like, when I saw Jinx do this, it's so much quicker. I don't know if we want to show it since we were having issues with crafting causing crashes, but maybe we can show you do a few things.
Nah.
Jinx doesn't want to risk it.
We're going to do some farming because it's like the last day of spring and we need to get some seeds in the ground.
Jinx has been waiting. But with the fast crafting, instead of like where you're crafting each item slowly, and so you necessarily have a stack of 100 that you're crafting, you just got to sit there and wait for them to do that. Instead, it's like a little percentage bar that fills up fairly quickly, not too bad, and then it crafts the entire stack, whatever you got. So the whole 100 items we crafted immediately. So just way faster. I don't know why Jinx.
I don't know.
She likes to suffer. She likes to suffer.
Well, I like to be on my phone or watching you play whatever you're playing while I'm playing.
Yeah, I mean, it does give you that benefit. If you're doing something else, then I guess I just don't understand why anyone wants to sit there and watch these 100 items get crafted. Who knows
why I do the things that I do? Who knows?
But yeah, the fast crafting is turned on at the moment, guys.
Plant some beets. Have a beet farm.
So I noticed you got a lot more fields now.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Because you got the fields on the other side of the village. You have the ones that you made on camera here.
Yeah, these are my
and then there's new ones
fields.
Right there.
Trying to plant some decorative trees.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking nicer for not having played that much.
Yeah.
A few little changes here and there, guys. So this is the new field?
I think it's been here. I don't know what was in it before, but...
Well, I mean, new since the last time we recorded. Because I don't think we had the fields over here. I could be mistaken. It's been a while since the last video in the series.
Throwing poop on the ground. So much fun.
If Jinx stays in this playthrough, then I could always see him come back like years and years from now within the game, like after, her kid's all grown up.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool to come back to it. But for now, this is the finale, guys, with the expectation that we won't come back or that Jinx will start another playthrough or something.
I don't think I'm gonna stick with this one. Unless this save is broken, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been patches that messed it up.
Who knows?
But yeah, I think that would be nice to come back to it. And that's something we did when we were on the PC as well. We had how many finales? Like five different finales. Like 10 videos total, 5 more finales. I don't know how many it was. Like 3 or 4 at least. Kept saying, hey, this is the last video, and then we'd come back because there'd be something else to show.
Well, I want to see some multiplayer when that comes out.
Well, if they have a co-op, then that could end up being like a new series or something like that. But yeah, like we came back before, I think they showed cows once, and then they showed Jinx's horse.
My pony, because God, it takes forever to get your pony.
Yeah, Jinx was really excited when she got a horse finally.
And then I never played again.
Yeah. Well, you didn't have much else left to advance at that point.
True.
You had everything. Well, and then the console version came out.
Where's my beets?
Beets. Is that what we're planting here, beets?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd like to come back to the game. If Jinx keeps playing, she gets really far, and maybe show something that we haven't even shown in like the PC series. Like the kids being all grown up.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And like a big village. I don't know how big the village can get, but your village was a nice size on PC. It was
pretty big. I can't remember exactly how many people, but it was a lot.
But yeah, it'd be interesting if we made an even bigger village here with this one.
And then, like, with this time, I'm trying to do more, like, a more natural feeling. Mm-hmm. Just kind of scattered around.
So you're intentionally scattering around like this?
Yeah, I'm going to have, like, my herbalist is going to live off in the woods by herself. She's going to be a witch.
So you're like a cunning woman, wise woman.
I won't make her get married.
And then she can
flowers forever.
And then she'll be the first one to be burned the moment anybody's looking to burn somebody.
No.
That's what always happens.
You can't burn my witches.
Always go after the cunning woman over there living on her lonesome.
I'll be scandalous. We'll have 2 houses out there. One's an herbalist and one's a goat herder.
Oh.
Just out there living.
I thought you were going to say you had a house out there, and that's what's scandalous.
Yeah, I just go stay there sometimes.
Yeah, the mayor goes and lives out with the witch in the woods.
That's not what's going to happen.
I mean, you just got married. You're already plotting out your...
No. I love
your
my
side
wife.
hoe.
She's the best.
So how long does it generally take before you have children or, get pregnant?
I don't know.
Jinx is like, it depends how often we're in the hut together.
Maybe like a year.
A year?
Yeah.
Does she get pregnant? And I don't recall if we...
Like, she doesn't look pregnant,
but she is pregnant?
She is
You'll get a
pregnant.
notification of it. So like a year to get pregnant and then like a year to have the baby or so?
Yeah. And then forever for it to turn into a toddler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oops. Past the food place.
So yeah, it's a pretty long process, ensuring your dynasty's survival. And just with how long Jinx played on the PC and only getting her kid up to 9-10 years old or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm. It was interesting though watching the kids grow up together.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the toddlers running around, you'll see like them like hang out with different kids and stuff.
I just like that they had like interactions to do with your son. Mm-hmm. You could take him hunting and whatever.
Yeah, that was an add-on that was really nice because before, you're just like, oh, hey, kid. That is all.
Pops is working.
Yeah, just doing my
Had no
thing.
interaction with the kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, when he wanted to go hunting with you, I thought that was interesting. We showed that in one of the PC videos, if you want to see it, guys. That was a fun series on PC. Even it was a bit kind of sporadic, and there wasn't a lot of stuff being done on camera. Would be the one kind of negative for me on that one.
True.
On that series. It was mostly Jinx had done everything off camera, and then we were showing what she had done like in between videos, and so there wasn't a lot of like stuff happening. Like, and we wouldn't get it like prepared for the episode. Mm-hmm. A lot of winter play as well. Somehow I don't know how that kept happening.
Stuck in winter.
Yeah, we kept doing videos in the winter. Nothing going on.
Just freezing, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Freezing and maybe a little bit of hunting.
But yeah, this is one of those games that Jinx is definitely probably going to keep playing.
Forever.
Yeah, she's put more time into this than, I don't know, probably any game other than maybe Skyrim?
Yeah.
Because Jinx put
Skyrim.
an unhealthy amount of time in Skyrim.
Yeah. On every platform.
Yeah. Yeah. Except for the PlayStation 5.
That's true. I
have not played
Maybe
it.
I'll get into that. I'll start a Skyrim playthrough.
I thought about it, because they have the PlayStation 5 version, sort of. I don't know what all they updated for it. But yeah, I thought about it, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I just feel like I played the game way too much already.
Me too.
I haven't played as much as Jinx has played, but I have played quite a bit myself. Like, a couple hundred hours total.
Now, like, if they just added dragons to this game, that'd be cool.
And I feel Skyrim's like really dated now too.
Yeah,
like when I see it, I'm just like. Now, if you load it up with mods, particularly on PC where they have much better selection of mods, or even the Xbox where they have a greater variety than what you have on the PlayStation, because on the PlayStation with the mods they can't introduce any like new items or any new assets, I should say. Everything has to be from the game already. And so it kind of limits the modders what they can do. Just kind of a rule Sony has. And I haven't tried out the mods on PlayStation for Skyrim, but I have used them on Fallout.
My bag.
And it's just kind of cool being able to do mods on a console. Like, that's just not something that you see. PC, obviously, that's one of the nice benefits of PC is having access to the modding community. But I wish more games would do that. Like, put the mods on the console. I understand it's difficult to do.
Yeah. Because then you're like, oh, why is this game crashing so much?
Well, yeah, and you're also making them on PC for the console. Because you're not really able to so much mod on console with a few exceptions. Not so much changing the code, like actually writing code and stuff. If they have like a in-game engine for creating stuff like worlds and stories, then you can use that obviously. But yeah, I really liked that they had the mods for Fallout. So I played for a short while on a modded save where I had like a bunch of mods installed. I don't know how many.
Oh,
yeah,
Fallout.
Yeah,
yeah. I had played a little bit of Fallout as well.
with the mods.
A few of them, not like you, but
Yeah, I had a bunch. Did a bunch of research. I spent more time figuring out what mods I was going to use and then testing them than I actually did playing.
yeah. Once you got them set up the way you wanted to, then you're like, I think I'm done.
Well, yeah, I played for a little bit, and then I just stopped playing. I don't even know what happened.
I was over here trying to plant cabbages.
So what's going on? Is this an old field?
Yeah, this is old field.
What do we have here? Wheat?
Probably. There's wheat here. This was probably the rye. Need to go see if I have any more grains to plant over there.
Do you still have fertilizer?
Yeah, I do.
Jinx bought a lot, so I'm sure.
I bought all the poop.
Yeah, she went to town before we started today and just bought a ton of poop. Just pockets full. Because that's how Jinx does it. Yeah, that backpack she has where she carries her food around and all that kind of stuff.
It's got poop.
Yeah, she just loaded that backpack up with poop.
We'll just plant some more wheat.
Do not have any rye.
I have a few.
So what are the best crops to do, like, for profit?
For profit? Oh,
Yeah, we're just trying to earn money.
I just plant everything. I don't really pay attention to any of that. Just make money organically.
Isn't that how you should probably play, though?
I mean, sure. But I've got my whole life to make money. I just kind of do what I want.
Do you do it just because it, like, looks better, having all the fields, different stuff, or?
I have been doing that in this playthrough. Like, before, I just kind of planted stuff, as I had room or money to pump in to, like, seeds and fertilizer and all that. Once my pig grows up, then I'll start profiting much more because the pig makes the poop.
Yeah, so you can get the manure and then turn it into fertilizer from it.
It's like, oh, my crap's been breaking.
Is it once your pig grows up? How big is your pig?
It's a baby pig.
Have we seen the pig? Did you have that for the last episode?
It's out there by the miners.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we might have seen it then. What'd you name him?
I can't remember. Wilbur or something.
So why do you have the pig over there again? I know you told us last episode.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I just wanted an animal out there. It was to give, because I had the miner out there.
And then he have a spouse too.
And then his spouse was good at like farming and animal handling. So I just put the pig out there for her to take care of.
Yeah, so she's doing something. Well, basically, you're saying that for the most part, there's no efficiency in your farming.
Absolutely not. I just grow as I can.
And that just shows the difference of the way Jinx and I play video games, which is fine. Everybody has their own style, that whatever they enjoy or whatever. But with me, I would like, what's the most efficient crop? Which crop earns the most money and is the best to do? That's what I'm going to find out. And then I'm going to have nothing but those crops. And if it's a market economy where you can, reduce the price of something if you try and sell too much, does it have that?
No.
Supply and demand?
Thank God.
Yeah. If it doesn't have that, then it's the same crop for me. I'm planting nothing but one crop. Unless you have other reasons, like with cooking and stuff.
Yeah, like I cook a lot. I'll do like the work during the day, and then at night I'll be crafting and cooking.
Jinx just be working 24/7, guys.
24/7.
No sleeping.
Making sure that my village has the best food to eat, so they're happy.
I noticed you had a ton of cooked food in your box.
A bunch of stew.
Jinx been cooking up a storm.
I like cooking.
And that's why Jinx doesn't have any time for baby making. That's why it takes her a year to get her wife pregnant.
She's like, "Are you coming to bed?" I'm like, "In a minute.
I'm working.
I got this pot of stew on the fire. I gotta watch it. It'll burn, and then everybody will be mad at me. The one pot of stew that I burned. Never mind that I stay up all night.
Nobody appreciates.
Nope. No appreciation.
Jinx work over here.
Like, what other mayor does that?
It works harder than the rest of the village.
Guess I'm not really a mayor, but...
You got a goose house?
All right. Maybe the goose will go out there with the herbalist.
For her to take care of?
Yeah.
Would she be able to do that on top of working in...
No. I'll have to put another lady out there to take care of
That would be
it.
really scandalous.
Yeah.
2 ladies living out there?
Out in the woods.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Who's gonna know?
These villagers would know. Because they're all up in everybody's business. There's no privacy at all in a village like this size. Everybody knows everything about everybody else. I mean, how could you not? I mean, look at these houses. They're not that far apart.
Yeah.
I imagine they're not
hear
soundproof.
everything. They don't even have windows.
Yeah. Or they have a window hole.
Yeah. For everyone to hear.
Mm-hmm. Everybody would know your business. And, you know, these villagers are often incredibly conservative. The rural folk often are.
I'm dirty.
And they would have an issue with 2 women living out in the woods together.
I guess.
I mean, I say...
sure don't mind patronizing their wares.
Yeah, of course not. That's the way it always goes. You know, yeah, those cunning women out there, you know, living on their own, doing their thing, and providing services and goods for the village. You know, like women, when they got a baby they're tired of having babies, who do they go to? They go to the wise woman out there, and she get a little drink to get rid of the baby, right? Dudes got something burning on their peckers. They've been visiting the whorehouses too much, and they got some itch down there or something. Who do they go to? They go to the cunning woman, right? And they're fine going to them for to have their woes taken care of. You know, they get sick or something or whatever it is. But then the moment something bad happens and they want somebody to blame, oh, they're gonna blame her. They can be back out there with their pitchforks, ready to set somebody on fire.
Her.
Yeah.
She's like, well, bitch, if you wouldn't have paid for if you would have paid for your services, I wouldn't have cursed your crops.
Now, you know, there's a lot of perception on that, you know, how it worked with gender, and there certainly is a connection between gender and who was accused of witchcraft and how that worked. It was certainly majority of them were women, but you'll be surprised by how many men are actually accused of witchcraft of some type. Yeah, it's not like what a lot of people think, which I think a lot of people would think, you know, maybe 9 out of 10 of those accused of some type of witchcraft or something were women, and that's not actually true. It's more like 6 out of 10. So it is a majority, but not as much as you'd think. A lot of dudes were accused of witchcraft. Quite a few.
Sorcery.
Yeah, of doing something like that. But one thing that gender absolutely was a huge aspect of, a major aspect, was who did the accusing, this is what I think is the most interesting. The accuser was almost always a woman. I thought that was interesting.
I'm shocked. Really?
So like 6 out of 10 of those accused are women, and like about 9 out of 10 of those accusing are women as well. And so there is a very clear discrepancy when it comes to who accuses.
Who be out there snitching.
Yeah, who's out there trying to get somebody
up
burned.
in people's business.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Like, don't be like that.
Now, of course, when it comes to the Middle Ages, the witchcraft stuff and the accusations of witchcraft actually are not as prevalent as many people think. When we think of witches, when we're thinking about, you know, women being burned at the stake, most of us are thinking of the Puritan societies of, like, America, of, like, New England area. And then they associate that where it was a problem in the Puritan societies. Because with Puritans, this is really where it became an issue, both in England and in the United States. Puritans are the ones that typically be accusing people of witchcraft. But when you have a religion that is so strict and has so many rules, then I think you will see issues like that.
Well, we ain't gonna be burning anybody here.
Well, hopefully not. But yeah, again, it was kind of more of an issue with New England America than it was in Middle Ages Europe. Certainly happened, but not as much as people think.
Like, we were founded on being up in people's business and snitching.
Well, Americans? Well, I mean, I think...
it's what we do.
America's always been so religious.
That's
Even
true.
today, it's a very religious country when you compare us to, like, the rest of the West. You compare us to Europe, we're very religious overall as a country. Certainly not as religious as we used to be. A lot less people are religious now today than in the past. But overall, we have been a more religious group of people. And in fact, much of America was founded on the idea of religious freedom. They came here so they could practice the religion free from kings and such trying to oppress them.
That we want to be able to burn people here.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
They wanted the freedom to oppress other religions. Because that's often what happened. They'd come here for freedom of religion and then not grant freedom of religion to anybody else. Yeah.
That makes sense. Sure. So we are done with our farming.
Good, the day's over. It's getting dark. We spent this whole day working. Yeah, spring's over. Going into summer, it's going to be too hot working out there now.
We're going to put some daub on some houses.
I guess we have to work out there. Don't we have to harvest it?
Yeah. I'm not going to pay my taxes and see what happens.
That's interesting. So you got to pay it in the spring, right?
Yeah.
And so you haven't paid it yet?
No, I haven't.
All right, well, that's interesting to see what will happen. I've been telling Jinx she needs to turn the damn taxes off.
Yeah, and I probably will once we stop here.
Yeah, with the end of the series.
I just get so angry.
Yeah, she gets so frustrated paying taxes. Why do you pay it if you could turn it off? I didn't even know she had that option. That you could just not.
I feel like you kind of have to pay taxes.
Why?
I don't know. We're just meant to, right? Like death and taxes. Those are part of living. Are you even a person if you don't pay taxes?
Probably an aristocrat, actually. You're probably one of the richest people. Because there's only rich people who don't pay taxes.
Yeah, that's true.
In fact, rich people pay a lot of taxes.
I guess when you put it that way.
Compared to like a regular person. But the percentage of their income that they actually pay is actually quite small. But yeah, I feel like you should just turn them off.
Just gonna turn them off. I think it's interesting now that you can insulate all the buildings instead of just the houses.
Oh, you couldn't do that before?
No, before it was just the houses that you did it to, but now you can turn all of them into the little...
So what is the purpose? Does that mean like it's is it actually like warmer in there during winter and stuff?
Yeah, like people get happy.
Well, I mean like in the work buildings, does it affect them as well?
I don't know, maybe they're happier if their work building is insulated, not so cold. I haven't really like looked into that yet.
Where are those two wandering off to?
They probably live over there.
Oh, is that their house over there?
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
I don't know.
Escorting her.
Well, I don't know. You notice you walked over here and he went the other way. Now he's going back home.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking something suspicious is going on here.
I see you, knee stick. Whose wife are you coveting?
I mean, we should look to see. I mean, clearly that's her house over there, right?
Yeah.
And his house is over there. So yeah, this was...
Wow, scandalous.
Yeah, you just caught an affair about to happen. Because he worked all day.
Together. Poor Romuald.
Yeah, he's over there in the little bed in the corner. The one meant for the child.
Romuald is my craftsman.
While she gets the big old bed.
All to herself. I don't know, maybe they have a secret agreement.
Well, yeah, because they were going to go to that house together while he was in there. So, like, clearly he was going to be aware of that.
Wash my butt.
I mean, like, maybe they were just going to be really quiet.
Drink the same water.
That's how you do it.
Like, Romuald's asleep. He sleeps like a brick because he works so hard during the day.
Yeah. Yeah, he went to bed early. Everybody else is going to bed. He's been in bed.
That's bold. These hoes ain't loyal.
Nope. Unless they have an agreement. Maybe he's allowed to do his own thing.
It's none of my business. I'm gonna go to sleep and then probably wake up in jail.
Wake up in jail? Oh, because of the taxes. Yeah, let's see what happens.
I'll probably just lose a bunch of dynasty points.
Which would be unfortunate.
Oh, I lost 1 dynasty.
Is that it?
Wow.
That's all you lose?
That's it?
And just keep in mind here, Jinx has 2,257 dynasty points.
And I'm in debt.
Oh, so you still have to pay it?
Yeah, so your taxes are starting over for the next year, but now you have debt incurred.
Wow.
Interesting.
Okay, well, yeah, we didn't know what happened. It's interesting to see there. The government doesn't just say, or the king in this case, or whatever in his government, doesn't just say, oh, well, you decide not to pay this time. It's fine.
Yeah.
No, you're going to owe that. They're going to get their money.
Fruit.
I got a pear tree.
Yeah.
11 pears.
Woo.
Well, that tree had more pears. 15 pears.
I got all these trees over here.
So you're going to have a ton of stuff to sell, huh?
Yeah, and then I guess
look at all these apple
taxes.
trees. Or you just turn taxes off. I imagine that would turn off the debt, too.
Yeah, I don't know if it would erase what I've already got.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to pay that anyway, but...
I don't know. You'd think it would just, completely turn it off. The whole mechanic.
Yeah, maybe.
How much are these all worth, each fruit? Although I know you won't get, so not much.
Yeah.
Because you only get,
not a lot.
maybe 1 gold per each.
I think the fruit you gain most from, baking in pies or once you get the tavern making, alcohol, which I have never gotten that far.
You've never made alcohol?
Nope, because the tavern's, the very last thing that you get.
That is not accurate. That should be, the first thing you get.
I know, right?
As human beings. Our basic necessities in order are food, then alcohol. That's number 2. We take care of our food needs, but then it's alcohol, immediately next.
Let's see if my pig has grown up yet.
Alcohol even comes before, clothes and stuff. It's important. What are you checking?
The pig's name is Babe.
Oh,
It's
okay.
still a baby. It needs, I think, 1 more season to grow up.
So it's 4 years to grow up there?
No.
I just saw the age, or not 4 years, I mean 4 seasons?
Yeah.
So 1 year. Mm-hmm. Thanks for getting all our carrots. And yeah, you got so many crops now that you'd think this would be a nice little profit.
Mm-hmm. Gonna go make all the money.
See, with me, if I played this game, because I don't like the tedium, I wouldn't just be turning taxes off and turning the fast crafting on. I'd probably be turning encumbrance off so I could just carry.
You can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd turn that off.
It's I want to be able to carry everything to town.
Yeah, it would be to the point where it's the game would probably become too easy.
Yeah, that's kind of why I leave it on.
Mm-hmm. As much as Jinx gripes about taxes, she likes how it handicaps you. Yeah, you like how it handicaps you.
I kind of like that rush of being angry and not wanting to do it.
That is not how we are in real life, though. Well, every time we pay taxes in real life, I'm just angry.
Yeah.
I would prefer not have to pay it.
Yeah.
If I could turn
those off?
If I could turn it off, I would. No doubt in my mind.
I don't pay your taxes. I got no representation.
Yeah, I don't feel like I have representation in our government these days since I don't like either party. So we're approaching the end of the episode here. And so what we're going to do is see how much money Jinx is going to make from all these damn carrots she just harvested. You got 200 something carrots just in your inventory.
Yep.
And then an additional, 200 something over there.
Stuff.
Yeah, it's all weighing you down quite a bit. Are you planning on selling the fruit, or are you going to make something out of that?
So I can't make anything with it, so I've just been selling
You don't have the pie? The ability to make pies yet?
No, I haven't unlocked that.
Alright, so yeah, we'll go to town and see how much money Jinx can make.
Do need to drop off a little more stuff because I'm too heavy. Got some rocks in my pocket.
Because we haven't really had it's like 2 rocks. Yeah, we haven't really had a sizable sale yet. To really show when you're at this level of farm, which is not a huge farm, but certainly larger than what we had in the past episodes. How much money are you making each season?
I don't know. That PC farm was pretty gigantic.
I meant in this series.
Oh, in this one, yeah.
Yeah, in that series, you got a big old farm. Your village was much larger.
Let's see if I have any herbs.
What, to be able to sprint all the way over there?
Or to not get tired.
Yeah, so you can sprint all the way over there.
Here we go. Woo.
So yeah, we'll head to the village and sell this stuff.
I like to carry my bow. Just to look cool.
Just to look cool. And you never know when you'll run up on like a bunny or
I mean, I'll
a
run
bird or
from
something.
it, but
You'll run from a bunny?
probably. Those
Bunnies
things
are dangerous out
terrifying.
here, guys. So yeah, we'll head to the town and see how much money we can make. But yeah, this will be the last thing we'll be doing in today's video. And for the series, I suppose.
These herbs don't last long. Gotta chug them.
So we'll be starting a new series this week. A series we've been meaning to start here for a couple weeks now. And unfortunately, Jinx has been really busy working and stuff. And we just haven't had the time. We've not had a lot of time together, period, unfortunately. I miss my best friend, Jinx.
I know, right? I'm like, oh, we get to record. At least we'll be sitting down in the same room together.
Yeah, it's just been kind of a busy couple of weeks here, guys. So we should be starting that new series with Bannerlord. So we're going back to Bannerlord, and we're going to be going into the game I had been playing. I hadn't played in a while. But into that save file that's a little bit further along after I've already got, a lot of like castles and cities and villages underneath me in my control, and I'm taxing the hell out of them.
You're that guy.
I'm that guy. You gotta pay taxes, dude. Yeah.
Awful. I feel like we're gonna be really disappointed with what we get for these carrots.
Yeah, probably. Well, you're not even selling everything. You're just selling like what you were able to carry. Mm-hmm. So Jinx actually has a lot more stuff she could be selling, but
I'm just gonna sell to him, even though he's already got carrots.
well, I mean, if there's no
It doesn't
supply and demand,
matter,
then yeah,
yeah.
it doesn't even matter. So you're starting out with 1,831 gold.
I'm gonna get
Monies.
1.2 gold per carrot.
So that's 348.
Woo! Look at me go.
But you got your apples to sell as well, and your pears.
1.8 for the pears.
That's 126.
I feel like that price is too low. This fruit is too delicious.
Is that everything you had?
Yeah.
All right, so I mean, it looks like we've earned about, I don't know, 700 or so, 600, 700 gold, something like that.
We could sell this wheat grain.
Yeah, I guess we could
It's
sell
worth
that.
a lot.
I mean, that seems like probably what you should be planting, honestly. You make way more money.
I have a lot of wheat
Yeah,
growing.
you do. The carrots seem like you're just not getting very much at all, though.
No, you gotta turn those into stew.
All right, so we're going to go into your inventory, see how much you made total. You're at 2912. So you made like 1,200 or something like that. I forgot what we were at, 17 something.
I'm rich, bitch. Now I'm gonna give it to this guy.
Welcome.
And so you can see that Jinx's debt here is
I wanted to pay my debts.
a big chunk of that money, if not all of it.
The king will be pleased. I am his loyal little bitch.
I can't believe you just gave him all that money.
It was nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you too. I hope you die of the plague.
Yeah, I wouldn't have given him that money. Yeah, I'd definitely turn taxes off. It seems like you just gave all your profit. You did just give
All
all
my
your
money.
all your spring profit.
Just gives me
To
reason
the king.
to want to make more, I suppose. So I can give more of it away. I do my services to the king.
And if this was real, you'd also have to pay to cross this damn bridge.
That's true.
It'd probably be a bridge toll.
Grumpy old troll.
Yeah, probably require you to pay that as well.
Ooh,
Not all bridges
more
had
hot
tolls, of course.
plants. Nice.
But yeah, that is going to be the end of the episode and the end of the series, guys. So that new series will be starting this week. I don't know the exact day. Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that is when we'll try. Yeah, I would assume probably around Wednesday is what I would expect for that series starting. I don't think there's any new games coming out anymore at this point. There was a new game that was coming out last week, and we looked at it and decided not to cover it. But at this point, I mean, it's, we're heading into the holidays, and so I don't think anything else is releasing. So that will likely be, I think that'll be the last series for the year here in 2022.
That's crazy. What happened to the
Yeah,
year?
the year just flew right by. So yeah, that'll be starting sometime this week here. If you're looking for anything to watch while you wait for that series to start, check out the front page of our channel. We've got 3,000 something videos all sorted by genre, and we do play wide variety of games, but also quite a bit of simulator games these days. If you're looking for any links, check out the description of any of our videos. Found links to our PayPal, Patreon, and Teespring store if you'd like to help support the channel. You also find a link to our Discord if you'd like to join our community. And finally, found links to all of our social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff if you want to follow us on those. So I do hope you guys enjoyed the series. I had fun with it. I wasn't playing for once. I was always playing the game, so it's nice just being able to focus on commentary and not playing. It's a nice change of pace. Well, I know a lot of people like when Jynx plays. There's just not a lot of games that Jynx wants to play. There's been quite a few comments over the years where people are like, why don't you let Jynx play more often? Like, I'm just not letting her play. And it's basically any game Jynx wants to play, she gets to play it. It's just so few that she
like
wants.
Co-op, then we'll do that.
But there's so few that she wants to be the one doing the on-camera gameplay.
Because, like, do you want decent gameplay?
Unlike it, like my gameplay is great or something.
It's better than mine in some genres.
Yeah, it depends on the game, of course. But yeah, this is one of those ones that Jynx absolutely wants to be the one playing. She loves these games. Yeah, it's a nice change of pace.
Work
Yeah, see everybody working
in their short pants.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Oh, that's Romald. I think they do have a secret agreement.
So yeah, nobody lounging around. Everybody's working hard. And even when you weren't in the village.
Yeah, that's nice.
Not requiring you to watch. They try to make that money too.
Because then I feed them better.
But yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed the series. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on another video. And thanks for watching.